Welcome back to my channel. This is Cassie. We'll do a garage kit from E2046. The character is Sailor Pluto. And the attack pose for this figure is Dead Scream. So hindi na magpapaligoy-ligoy pa, we'll go ahead with the preparation process of building a garage kit. So first step is preparation. That includes sanding and polishing. So dito mo ma-check ang mga initial seam lines ng garage kit by checking the parts one by one. What I'm using now is a mini drill, an alternative for sandpaper. So yung mga na-identify na seam lines, gaps, mas mabilis mong mapapakinis if you'll use a mini drill. Yeah, for this case, I have identified a gap for the leg, so we'll deal with that later on by using pin. Ngayon, tinitrim ko yung fringe or bangs ni Setsuno para hindi dumikit sa mukha niya. Kailangan ma-identify lahat ng gaps and seam lines para mas maganda ang resulta pag na-paintan na yung figure. For this figure, minimal naman yung kailangan isanding dahil maganda naman yung pagkakakast ng kit. Para sa matibay na build ng garage kit or ng figure, I would recommend using this method, which is pinning. Through this method, you'll be able to secure all the body parts of the figure. So I decided to pin this part of the figure, which is the left side of the leg. Ito kasi yung itatapak dun sa pinaka-base ng figure para ma-secure ang pagkakatayo ng figure. If you're already sure and confident of this process, I would really recommend this step para sa mas matibay na pagkakatayo ng figures from the base. I'd use a 2mm brass pin. Same with this part. Kasi sa tingin ko, okay naman din yung hardness ng pin para ma-support yung parts ng figure. So since nabutas yung leg part, nilagyan ko lang din ng puti from Hyro yung leg, and then overnight pinatuyo ko siya. Nilagyan ko rin ng pin itong buhok para hindi siya kumalas pag sinuot sa ulo ni Sailor Pluto. So after mabutas yung part na yan, nilagyan ko rin ng puti para matakpan at least yung butas sa buhok. Iniwan ko rin siya overnight para matuyo before paintan. Ginamitan ko ng 1mm brass pin sa parting ito ng buhok. So dito ginamitan ko naman ng 2mm brass pin para mas secure yung weight ng buhok. So ito na yung puti na nilagay natin sa leg part. So overnight ko siyang pinatuyo. So that day, natuyo naman siya. So we just need to trim the excess plastic or yung puti na tumigas. And gamitan ng sanding para kuminis at pumantay sa balat or legs. Para dito sa ulo ni Sailor Pluto, nilagyan ko siya ng magnet. So since dalawa yung head part ng figure, nilagyan ko siya ng magnet para pwedeng ipalit dun sa nakadilat at sa nakapikit. So medyo nahirapan pala ako i-drill to kasi hindi ko makagat yung drill since parang malolobat na ata siya. So before you do this step, make sure that your drill is fully charged. So when putting the magnets, ensure the polarity na magdidikit yung both sides sa isa't isa. So once you're happy with the pinnings that you've made sa mga body parts, kailangan natin siyang i-secure sa isa't isa. Commonly what is used for this step is glue or could be mighty band or liquid glue or oily glue, but for this instance I've decided to use yung liquid putty or gel putty. Yan, base. So prepare na rin yung positioning ng paa. Hindi ko na ata na video. For the weapon, again, dumating siya na medyo curved. So what we just need to do is to use a heat gun or blow dry na pag tinapatan mo lang naman siya ng heat, kusa naman siyang didiretso. Same dito sa clear parts ng figure, medyo hindi sakto yung pagkaka-curve ng plastic patungo dun sa circle or garnet ball. So we need to use a heat gun. Medyo challenging din tong step or part ng process sa pag-build ng figure. Especially, you need to align all these parts sa base patungo dun sa garnet rod. Yan. Sa nakikita nyo, nilagyan ko ng masking tape para ma-secure yung placement ng parts. Once you're happy with the looks of the figure or the expected look of the figure, yan, disassemble, then we need to wash as mentioned from the previous video that I made. This will help to remove all the excess oils or sweat para mas madaling kumapit yung paint. So before painting, I have secured the hair part since 3 parts siya. So ginamitan ko ng oily glue na parang may tiban yung texture bago pinturahan. So I have used a gray primer since most of the colors used for Sailor Pluto is more on dark shades like black or gray or dark green. So I've used a gray primer for this instance. So after priming, mas lumalabas yung mga seam lines and gaps. So we just need to use a drill, or it's up to you if you like to use sandpaper to make sure na pantay yung mga edges and surface ng kit. So after ma-identify yung seam lines and gaps, so we need to apply a primer again. Then after that, once you're happy with everything, you can now proceed with painting. For this, I've used mostly green for the hair of Setsuna. Then adding a translucent black color para dun sa shades and shadows ng buhok. Adding more shadows sa buhok by using translucent paints. This skirt, I've used a black color for the undertone, and then layering it with gunmetal color afterwards. Same process has been done doon sa collar, collar, and doon sa boots. For the bow, as you have noticed, I've used red, but then later on I've adjusted it to maroon as for reference dun sa anime. For skin color, as you have noticed sa anime version, medyo dark shaded yung skin tone ni Setsuna, so I've used melon color as an undertone, then layering it with flesh pink. After matuyo ng paint, you just need to apply a top coat bago mag-masking. I've only used the regular masking tape for this instance. Ginamitan ko dito ng lighter shade of brown or peach para sa base ng lines. Then later on, going up with a darker shades. So ngayon, ginamitan ko na naman ng darker shade. So since may guide na tayo dun sa mga lines, so I've used a darker shade of brown for the eyebrows and lashes. So what I use on this part of the eye is acrylic markers. We need to secure the paint by adding a top coat before applying that eye decal. For the lips, I decided to use a lighter shade of pink or red or medyo nude yung color. For eye decal, I opted out using the softer and setter because as mentioned on sa instruction, we just need to use a water for eye decals. Just realize that the softer and setter should only be used on plastic surface but not on paints. After matuyo yung eye decal, we need to apply a top coat again. For the clear part, we need to apply first a gloss coating before we apply the translucent purple colors. Same with the garnet ball, we need to apply a gloss coating first before applying the main color for this part. For the earrings, we need to apply the same process that we have done for Sailor Saturn. So, same process din dito for Sailor Pluto. So, we need to secure the earrings by applying or putting a brass pin and pinning the ear. So, once na dinikit siya, is mas secure. For the assembly, I've used a Hyro putty to secure all the body parts. So this is my first time using this method, so I hope the figure will last for a long time. So we have reached the last part of the video, so sit back, relax, and enjoy the beauty of this figure.